crowd.
It's the bounce of the ball. Roll round, gets the hit out that time. Comes back towards Daicos. He'll swing onto the right foot. Back at the goals. And I think, yes, it's a goal to Daicos. A good goal to Peter Daicos.
Not much of a purchase on it, but still some advantage. Tony Shaw's lifted his game this quarter. He's had quite a few kicks. Goes forward again. And that's got to be a mark or a free kick or whatever.
Hampshire nicely over the back, but there's no rover there. Allows Daicos to come through. Plenty of time to get on balance and then have a look at a long shot for goal. Oh, over the back. Good mark, Barrow. Is it allowed or was it touched? He's allowed it.
Great mark too. Brilliant mark.
It was Peter. He allowed himself all the time in the world to come in at the very last minute to make sure as the ball was deflected that he could follow the flight of it. A Collingwood tap out, all right. So Daicos has been a useful player today. He's covered a lot of ground, and he's having a shot for goal now. He's got it. Backed himself well there. Gee, he's really picked up that lost 4. Then out to Daicos. Daicos has become a great defending centre man today. Spent most of his time on the back line. Then
drives it down towards that half-forward line. Now for Daicos. He's under the hammer. Got away from one opponent. Had a bounce. 21 minutes gone, third quarter, 60 to 58 in favour of North Melbourne, and Dempsey gets it, but taken away by Daicos. Collingwood are coming again. Good kick up towards full forward. Moore is there.
In comes the big fellow against Aitken. Dempsey won it. Cass in trouble, hits it down, intercepted by Daicos. Daicos downfield. Peter Moore late on the scene, punches out in front. Nicely intercepted there by Lowe. Lowe out to Shaw, and Shaw does it. Goal number 4. Is a magnificent performance by this hot-headed skipper.
Out of sight of the ground. Morris couldn't hold that mark. There's a chance now for North to get clear. Oh, that's holding the ball against Wilson. A good tackle that time by Daicos. And Daicos takes the free kick out there towards the centre wing position for Collingwood. They're in front by 10 points, and we're approaching the 17-minute mark of this last quarter. The ball back into play again. Dempsey on his own.
He was looking for Sutton, but McCormack's there. So too is Craig Davis. Davis tries to go through. Almost got the ball out. Now it goes to Picken. Bill Picken from centre half back. Finds Peter Daicos with a hand pass. Daicos another one to Ray Shaw. Here go the Magpies, and listen to the fans roar. The Collingwood skipper streaming down the MCG. Long kick from Ray Shaw up towards the full forward. In comes Collingwood's Olsen again. Gives it back to Peter Daicos. Daicos fires it back to Barham. Barham, the speedster, has a shot at the goals. That looks all right too.
Melbourne 27, Collingwood 22. Almost into time on in the first quarter. Stewart nicely down to eventually up to Barham. Barham up. Harms now towards centre half back. McClure is there. Harms is playing very well. Down to Carlson. Carlson to centre half forward. Half volley drop. Yes, taken by Woolnow. He dived into that. Mike Woolnow about 55 metres out from goal. Blues lead by 5 points. A big crowd for the first semi-final. Woolnow's kick, a long one. Oh, it's got tons on it. It's a goal, a magnificent goal by Michael Woolnow. Scores locked together as Fitzpatrick beats Moore. Good bounce from McClure, but couldn't do much with it. Picken puts Collingwood into attack. Daicos beats Clomp with the fist. And a relayed free kick for Collingwood as something happened to Picken.
Against McConville.
So Daicos from centre half forward, just too far out to score, I'd imagine. Lead coming from low. Daicos thinks about it, but then decides to go long. Does kick long. It won't quite make it. Plenty of... Oh, great mark, King! It just shows you what he can do when he puts his mind to it. He can do anything when he's in the mood. Third mark to Rene King. Vintage King. And that will certainly give Collingwood supporters heart if he catches fire. Eighth kick to Kink is a goal, and Collingwood are back in front. Versus Woolnow from behind Morris. Rove by Armstrong. Bad hand pass. The Blues wasting possessions. Kink, did it so easily. Kicks long with the left boot up towards full forward. Dool and Davis again. Dool the spoil, but waiting down. Daicos, open goal. Down the glasses. And that is a handy lead to Geelong, and Blake wins again. They're right on top at the moment. Daicos fighting for it for Collingwood. Put the head into the tackle, but gets the free kick. And Collingwood need a lifting goal. Sixth kick to Daicos. 15-metre penalty. puts him on the attacking side of the centre line. Kicks from just behind the circle. Good long floating spiral punt. Young up. Strong play from Floyd, but couldn't take the ball. Daicos gets it to Magro, who works it back to the centre of the... 15 minutes gone in the third term. Collingwood by just a goal. Blake gets the knock, but straight to Daicos. Up to half forward. Kick comes from...
Small wins easily. Young's on the ball now. It's all Collingwood. Stewart paddles along to pick up a good bounce. Good smother. Oh, goes straight past them all. They ball up, no play on the call. Tony Shaw, Daicos from 35 out. It's a goal. Collingwood 8 points in front.
Moore and Blake wins, as he has done for most of the day. At the Woods working it forward. Woolno getting the kick. Out comes Stewart. Easy one. Well out in front that time. Drops the short one in. Lead from Davis, and he gets the break too on middle miss. And he's about 55 to 60 metres out, almost on the spot. The kick was on when he failed to make the distance a bit earlier in the quarter. And if he couldn't kick it, I doubt that Davis could, but he's deliberate about it. Long kick. Great kick by Davis. A great goal. Third goal to Davis. And Collingwood getting away to a 14-point lead now.
Not a good kick turner with Carlson hobbling. Great tackle by Byrne. Play on. The bounce. Two big giant ruckmen go up again. Goes down to Daicos. Daicos up towards Stewart. Toomey got pushed out. Goes to Stewart again. Handball across to Tony Shaw. Swings onto the left boot. It won't get there.
Still they're in there fighting. What a performance. Moore gets the tap down. Players lost sight of it. Daicos finally picks it up. Back it goes there towards the wing. The ground. Player bringing low back. The ball drops a bit short. A chance for Daicos. And oh, what a beautiful mark to Daicos. Now this fella can kick a ball. He's only about 30 metres out, 35 metres out from goal. And he's already kicked one goal. They've got to hurry up if they're going to win this game now. Up to Moore and Blake. Pushed down to the ground. Daicos, a hand pass to Wearmouth. Wearmouth running to an open goal. Fires. He won't make the distance. Yates.
Raines will take this free kick. So Raines gets the first kick of the match and he kicks it long. Right down toward Roach. Roach is up, but so too is Peter Moore. Peter Moore was up in front of him. He took the mark. Hand passed out quickly to Andy Ireland. Ireland down toward the centre of the ground. Up will go Craig Stewart. He's in front. He took the mark in front of Burke. Burke's playing centre half back and out it goes wide. It's coming over now toward the Collingwood player who was Daicos, and Daicos has got it up forward and taking the mark down there is Young. David Young of Collingwood, right up to...
Bounced upon by Raines, and Raines whips it into the centre of the ground. Coming downfield now, a chance for Welch. He went straight into Magro. Down to the ground it goes to Kink. A hand pass out to Barham on the member's side of the ground, and Ricky Barham twists and turns, handballs long, back into the centre there. Daicos doesn't know where to go, but he got it to Magro at centre half forward, and he runs through that position and kicks long up towards the goal front. The Richmond defence knock it away, but there's a free kick to Collingwood. There's a free kick up here to Craig Davis in front of goals at the punt road end. The angle is little to speak of, and the distance only about 15 metres out. 8.5 minutes into the first quarter. Craig Davis lines them up and kicks Collingwood's first goal in the grand final of 1980. And the Magpies hit the front on 1 goal, 2-8. They lead Richmond 1-1-7.
All right, at that time, let's take a comment firstly from Rex Hunt.
It's been a fierce opening, but Collingwood are playing particularly well. They're gaining great drive from Daicos in the centre, and apart from one mistake by Magro, are holding up all right in defence.
What do you think of things, Neil Curley, at this stage?
It was a pretty tight opening. It's amazing. The two full forwards have both had shots from goals. The 3 kicks that I didn't think were there, but it's a very fierce opening, and both sides have settled down well.
Drawn to centre half forward, and then up go Roach, trying to tap out toward Bartlett. Doesn't find him. In goes Morrison, taps it out nicely. Going to be picked up by Daicos. Daicos will go for a hand pass to Ray Shaw, and Roach is still running to try and tackle to keep the pressure on.
And strongly for Richmond, hooks it up towards Roach. McCormick knocked it away from that player. Down to the ground to be picked up by Morris in the back pocket, and Morris kicks it further upfield, and the mark is taken by Daicos on the half-back line, ranging across the half-back line, slightly towards centre half-back. He's kicked long, up beyond the centre of the ground, going to the punt road end. Mount knocked the ball away. It's hit the ground. A chance here for Collingwood, and they'll take the ball away with hand passing from Davis to Wearmouth. Wearmouth has headed towards the member's side of the ground. Had one bounce. He's in trouble. Didn't know what to do until he got the call from Davis. Davis breaks the tackle. They're still on the half-forward line. Whips it back with the left foot, and he can kick anything from there.
Up goes the ball, and Mark Lee and Peter Moore go together. Neither player won it out of the centre then. Daicos goes in for Collingwood. Kicks it with the left boot.
The umpire puts the ball down. Moore and Lee, and Moore won it. He got it up towards Collingwood's half-forward line. Welsh came across there, went to Davies, who flipped it out, or Davis. Kane kicks to the outer side of the ground. Welsh knocked it away. Woolno doing well, has got it again, but he was harassed there. It's gone a hand pass out to Daicos. Daicos, who's been beaten by Rains. Now he breaks past a tackle by Wiley. Comes to points behind as the ball is bounced, and Lee won it first, then Moore, then Olsen, tapping it to the outer side of the ground to go to Daicos. Daicos to Wool.
Collingwood, but Peter Moore determined to try and lift. Up he goes, and he got that tap out. He got it out to Daicos. Daicos immediately pounced for 48. Umpire puts the ball down. Peter Moore will tap it out. Taps it back, trying to find Morris. The ball's come over, though, to Daicos. Daicos in turn gave it to Byrne. Byrne kicked the ball long.
Nothing sure. The critics will give it to them. It's gone to the outer side of the ground with Daicos in hot pursuit. He gets it under control and kicks with the left foot up towards the half-forward.
And umpire bouncing with a new one.
Well, set a bounce, and Lee and Moore tapped it away from Lee's palm, follows on and slaps it further upfield. A chance for Daicos at centre half forward. He avails himself of the opportunity.
And of course they've got the 1980 Premiership Cup, and they'll be taking it home. The tap out, and it comes over to Daicos. That was a bad piece of play than you would have seen by Ray Shaw.